Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, we got our guest co-host, Lauren LaRosa, formerly of TMZ. We found out today. If you didn't know the story, we'll get back into that story later on. It'll be in one of those rumor reports. But we're talking about Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany Haddish sat down with the Washington Post, and she was talking about her relationship with Common. She said it was healthy, it was funny, it was probably one of the funniest relationships she's been in, it was safe, and then all of a sudden, it just didn't work. And it's not because of her. She said the feeling wasn't mutual, that they were together, and then all of a sudden, Common hit her with a text and said the relationship ran its course. So we're asking 800-585-1051. Has that ever happened to you? You thought your relationship was good. You thought everything was good money. And then all of a sudden, it wasn't. Now, Lauren, has that happened to you before?
No. You asked me the same answer. No.
Not at all?
No. I'm not going out like that.
But what do you mean you're not going out like that?
What does that mean exactly, Lauren?
Because that's so hurtful. Mm-hmm. Like, for you really don't care much about that person. Mm-hmm. If you just wake up one day and you're like, this isn't working for me, I'll call you back.
But what if, and I'm not saying Tiffany is this person, but what if you know that the person that you're dating is kind of crazy? Like kind of the one that will put hands and feet on you.
I'm looking at your eyes right now,
yeah, because you see that, you
would have got a text message. Maybe a DM.
Maybe a DM.
I have learned in my adult life that women cannot put their hands on men and it's domestic violence. So I would not do that. But no. I just feel like there should be a level of
respect,
decency. Yes. Okay. A phone call is not, especially when you're very, like, they're
at that age.
At that age, but also, too, at that height of celebrity. It's like, it's embarrassing. She was so happy and so excited about the relationship. And to know, and also, too, I don't know, like, the me, I just feel like I expected just a little bit more smoothness from Common. Like, it really makes me look at him in a way that I don't want to look at him.
Now, I don't know nothing about Common and Tiffany's situation, right? But what if I spoke to you prior, face to face, and we decided that this wasn't going to work, and I told you this face to face, but you couldn't let go?
See, that's different.
You know what I'm saying?
That's different. That's really different. That's kind of like with the whole Scandal thing. You guys watch Vanderpump?
No.
Okay, never mind. That's a lot different because there's a forewarning. It's kind of put out there that regardless of how anybody feels, it's not working for at least one person, and the person's not willing to work through it. But it doesn't seem like that's what was given to her. Yeah. Like, it's kind of like she didn't even have the, are we going to fight for this? Is this a thing? Like, type of conversation. Like, it was just like, no, this doesn't work for me. I'm good. She said she responded, okay, cool. So you just going to be this single man at 50? Like,
damn.
But, like, I'm thinking about
I'm going to be single. I was going to say I'm not going to be with you.
I'm not gonna be with you.
That's technically what he's saying.
Horrible. I hate that Common as a love bomber like that.
Damn.
What's a love bomber?
It's a person that, like, comes into your life. They fill you up in all the ways that you need. Do everything, right? And the love is there. The passion is there. And then it's just like, I'm gone.
Damn.
And can you imagine, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's Common, and then think about you got the voice on top of it.
Yeah.
I want to hug Tiffany Haddish.
I would have definitely been a love bomber. Because I'm a Cancer. I'm a sensitive Cancer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So y'all are the ones. There's so much emotion tied up into it so fast.
That's right.
That the other person feels like, okay, this is going somewhere because I got him. I got that emotion. When some people just are emotional people. And
that's me.
You come, you drop it, and then you dip.
You love bomber you.
That's right.
Chrissy!
Yes.
Now talk to us, Chrissy. You was with somebody for 2 years, and what happened?
Yeah. I was with them for 2 years, and they just up and left and never said anything.
You never said nothing? Not even a phone call, a text, nothing?
Nothing. Just up and left.
Is he in jail?
Was it a he or a she?
It was a she.
Oh, she left you. Damn.
Is she in jail? Is she alive? Like,
yeah, she's alive. I saw her a couple of days ago. It was the money thing.
We don't talk about how toxic lesbians are to each other enough. We really don't. Y'all are some cruel people to each other. I've seen it happen.
I'm not cruel. I'm pretty nice.
You said what?
I'm a pretty nice person.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the person you was dating.
So she love-bombed you. She caressed you. She held you. She ate the box right, and then just left you one day.
You're funny.
But I feel like you said 2 years, right?
Yeah, 2 years.
I feel like the first 2 years of a relationship, and I'm sorry to have to say this to you, like, it's not, you haven't even fully cut off everybody that you were dealing with before the relationship.
Damn.
I actually did. I actually did.
Well, she might not have.
What's she doing now? She with somebody?
I believe so.
You haven't, like, looked at the Instagram, Facebook, nothing?
I don't have Instagram or Facebook.
Lesbian relationships are so complicated because whenever you play paper, rock, scissors, it's always scissors.
Yo, shut up, man. Shut up, man. What's wrong with you?
She gets hurt and you are making jokes.
What's wrong with you?
She's obviously hurt. She can barely get the words out.
Corinne.
Hello.
What's your name?
Hello.
Karen or Corinne?
Corinne.
Okay, Corinne. What happened with you, Corinne?
In March, my boyfriend of 8 years just broke up with me. Like, that he was moving to New York.
Damn. Did he just text you or why
Was
did
that
he leave?
a cry or a deep cough? Were you
I don't know.
Hello?
No, I was face to face.
Oh, no, I thought you was crying just now. I didn't know what you was doing.
Oh, no, I was laughing. Try to laugh.
So were there issues leading up to the conversation of I'm moving to New York?
No, it was a perfect relationship. I thought it was.
Y'all got to stop this,
I
man.
never
See,
believed
It's
that,
no
you know,
way.
y'all not
people
being
wake up in
honest.
the morning and I love you no more.
You're not being honest. Something happened. You just don't wake up one day and say, it's over.
Were you
I swear, I thought the same thing.
perfect relationship like I don't go looking so it's not happening? Like something had to happen. There had to be something. What did he move to New York for? A job or like a person or?
A job.
Not after 8 years, though. 8 years? Something must have changed in the relationship.
Yeah.
Maybe he finally
I don't
decided
know. We were friends this week. I was 12.
Damn.
Like, long time.
Maybe he finally decided to do right by his wife.
Yo, shut up. Goodbye. I'm sorry, Corinne. What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you? 800-585-1051. If you just joined us, yo, you a fool, man. We're talking about Tiffany Haddish. She sat down with the Washington Post. She was talking about her relationship with Common and said it was the healthiest, funniest relationship ever. She felt safe. Everything was good. And then all of a sudden, you know, Common hit her with a text and was like, the relationship's run its course. She was hurt by it. Has this happened to you? Let's talk about it. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Now, if you just joined us, we're with our guest co-host, Lauren LaRosa, formerly of TMZ. And the reason I say formerly, we'll explain in a little bit. But we're asking, this comes from Tiffany Haddish. She recently sat down with the Washington Post. She was talking about her relationship with Common. She said during that relationship, it was the healthiest, funniest relationship. She said she felt safe. And Common, well, just didn't think so. The feeling wasn't mutual. She said Common hit her with a text like,
What
this
you getting
relationship's
into?
run its course.
I'm good,
What you
love,
about to get
enjoy.
into?
Jesus Christ. So we're asking 800-585-1051. Has that happened to you? Lauren LaRosa said no, that hasn't happened and it won't.
Nope, it won't.
Lauren brought up a good point and a good term that I never heard before, which is called love bombing.
Right.
And I think that guys who love bomb, you know, really have to learn how to pull back on that because you can't approach every situation like that person is the one.
Or they need to not date until they can emotionally mature.
Very true.
Because for me, I feel like you love bomb and you run away from something like that because anybody that keeps getting this serious, because this is a common pattern with Common. And you, yeah, you saw me. And you keep stepping away from it though. I just, there's something like he's not getting over that hump for a reason.
But what if it's the fact that he might think that he's in love or thinks he's in that situation and then something he sees turns him off.
But that's something with him though.
How
That's
many
something-
times you
Lauren's
gonna do
right.
that?
That's something he gotta fix and he gotta correct. Because how many times are you going to do this with people?
I just hate this. It makes me feel like he's an F-boy. Like
Damn.
I hate to think about him that way. It's always just been like melodies and great lyrics and I'm just there. I promise you guys, us women live in like a fantasy state of Common.
Really?
And what? Yes.
Christ.
Okay, so listen, that's a good point you just brought up, Lauren. So maybe it's the women's fault because maybe the women have this
Now
idea.
just blame us.
No, I'm just saying because maybe the women have this idea of Common and maybe it ain't even like that. Maybe Common just dating and kicking it, but these women are like, no, this gonna be my husband. This is what I'm going to spend
That's
the rest
true
of my
too.
life
see
with.
that.
That's true too.
But also too, I think when you meet, you know, a man who is successful, he's attractive, he's going to speak to you the right way, he's going to speak life into you. You know what I mean? She said she felt safe. You are instantly, whether it's Common or not, going to feel like, I love it here. I want to, you know what I mean? Like, I'm honestly thinking now, like, because, you know, though he's allegedly with Jennifer Hudson now, I'm trying to figure out, like, where that's going.
What if that's just his nature, though?
What's
What if
that?
he's just that kind of person that makes you feel that way?
That
Maybe
pours love into every
That's
relationship.
gonna send you to Maya Angelou poems in the morning
That
just
is-
because that's him. Just
yes.
because he is a protective person. Like maybe. What
I
if that's
think
the
I
thing?
don't know how he goes into these things then because with Tiffany Haddish, it seems like she was very caught off guard. And I think if he is just that person, there's nothing wrong with that, and I don't even know if I would call him a love bomber then. If you go into it and you're honest and you're upfront, and that's just how you court. One of my friends, Just Mike the poet, y'all know Just Mike? Okay, so he talks about that a lot. The fact that he courts women so well, even if he doesn't want to be long term with them, it makes women hate him. And it's because women are not used to being courted a certain way or treated a certain way. So the minute they do, they like latch on. So if it's that, I can understand that. But Tiffany Haddish seemed very well caught off guard. Like it was given he might have proposed one day and said, "Is your Uber here yet?" The next.
Damn.
Well, let's go to the phone lines. Hello, who's this?
This is Terrell from South Carolina.
Hey, Terrell, what's going on?
What's happening, brother?
Nothing much, man.
Tell us your story, Terrell.
So me and my girl at the time was together for like 5 years. And we got engaged on St. Thomas, the island or whatever. And when we came back, she broke it off with me. And she was dating her girlfriend at the time. I didn't even know nothing about it.
Oh, she cheated on you with a girl.
Yeah, her coworker.
You see what I'm saying? We just was talking about how toxic these lesbians are. You see, one done stole your boat, one done stole your boat.
Relax, you don't want to turn the L's against you.
I'm just saying, man.
But does it hurt more that she cheated on you with a woman or no?
No, it really don't. No, it is whatever.
I mean, getting your girl stolen is getting your girl stolen. Ain't nothing you can do about it.
But I did get my get back though with her.
Well, how'd you get your get back?
The girl that used to beat her up in school, I ended up sleeping with her.
Was it good?
What?
The girl that used to beat her up in school.
What was that low vibrational response you just gave us, sir? What?
I thought you was gonna go for like the sister or the aunt.
Yeah, something else. Like the girl that used to beat her up.
Beat her up when? In elementary school, middle school, high school?
High school.
So
Goose Creek.
In Goose Creek. So where you from?
Goose Creek, 843.
So let me ask you a question. So you must know that triggered her. She must have used to talk about getting beat up by that girl a lot.
Yeah.
And how old are y'all?
30.
So this is about 12. Y'all about 12, 13 years removed
14
from high
years
school.
removed, yep.
You just did it because you knew that was going to traumatize her. She must have got beat up in front of the whole school. She must have been talking about that for years. Multiple times?
Yeah.
So you had sex with her bully?
Yep.
Multiple times.
Drop on a clue bomb for this young man. I kind of respect it.
How does the bully look though? Because if the bully was beat up,
it don't matter.
Also, the girlfriend don't care if she can fight now. Like if she can fight now, she good.
Yo, having sex with a girl's bully is crazy.
Yeah.
What the bully look like? I'm just curious. What the bully look like?
On a 1 to 5, about a 5.
Oh, okay. Right.
There's no way.
Nah, I don't think so. That bullying, somebody beating in and getting in like that. Don't look like
everybody
that.
in Goose Creek, man.
All right. What's the moral of the story?
I don't know. What's the moral of the story, Lauren?
Don't tell your man about your bully. That's the moral of the story. I'm not telling you nothing.
Wake that ass up early in the morning. The Breakfast Club.